Here, I am Janyl Sherman. I am your designer. And I just want to tell you how grateful I am to be able to design for you. And Lauren is going to be hand modeling today, and Annika is going to be the breeder. And these girls are doing such a good job. And I'm so blessed to have them here today. So anyway, Annika, what do you have for us, my friend?
We have tons and tons of great stuff today. We have a really great new deal. So if you spend over $279 on an order, you will qualify to get a free poised ring. And this deal automatically applies when you check out. And it also stacks with our really awesome deal of getting, if you have an order of $150 or more, you will get a free midi/toe ring. So if you spend $279, you're basically getting 2 free rings on top of it.
Nice. Yes, we're trying to give some of those away because we are having people not want to show their toes on air. So thank you, Amberly Miller.
Yeah, that looks beautiful, Amberly.
Anyway, no, but seriously, for Mother's Day coming up, and you ladies are so special, and literally you are that unsung hero being a mom these days. And so it literally just happened. So if you were like, what are you talking about? Well, after I popped on today, I just can't say enough about how much I love you guys. And so I said, Joey, could we put this together? Because this was supposed to be when we didn't have all these bigger discounts going on. And he's like, well, we have to exclude this. No exclusions. And that means it stacks. So yeah, thank you, Annika.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you, Janelle. Yeah, we want to say hi to everyone that came in. Hello, Ann Bukowitz. Hello, Audrey Moore, Brunette B, Brandy Kahn, Kathy Ripper Bardell. Hello, Priscilla. Welcome in, Lisa Crandall. All right, and we have a couple more deals we're going to run through really quick. We are having our biannual sale, so we are having a clearance BOGO right now. We are also doing an additional 30% off of our last chance. That code will automatically apply when you add items into your cart. And we also have a 20% off on our sale page right now as well. And we are doing a Silver Essentials match bonus. So if you spend $200 on an order, you will save $100 from your Silver Essentials.
I feel like we have something going on like every page for you ladies because it is Mother's Day. And so for sure, go to the promotions page. And sometimes I think it hides. If you're on your computer, it's up at the top.
Yep.
Wait, you have to be at the top of the screen, but it says Sarda promotions, and never forget about that because a lot of these do come automatic, but I just always love adding things. So you're noticing we trickle things and let's do this. I've always got great ideas and of more, specials that I'd love to do. So I know sometimes it can be confusing, but I think the funnest part is you go pick what you like and then suddenly you're like, what's going on? Wow, that zeroed out. That one zeroed out. That one has a percentage off. So I always say, when I shop things that have a lot of specials like we do, I go put them in my cart and then I go look and see what's happening with it. And then I slim it down. That's how I shop.
Love it.
That's what I put save for later. And then I add it again to see, does that change it?
Yep. Yeah. We love doing that. Hello, Joan Molina. Hello, Lisa Crandall. Tiffany Johnson Robbins. Welcome in.
Oh my gosh, I've got to pop my little thing here. So yes, hello ladies, so good to see you. Miss Audrey, I was walking by Lauren's desk going, fire!
Yeah, I was.
Because Annika has the dragon pendant on today, and it is, I said, oh my gosh, she's got little, bling bling rhinestone Swarovski crystals on her tank top, but it's this gorgeous, dusty, almost like our belly blush quartz that's going to be coming in. And I'm like edgy with a little bling.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
Felt very Sarda, very feminine, edgy, and high class a little bit. So it was very cute. I loved it. And this ring that Lauren is showing is a debut today. This is the Courage Over Fear ring in the Odyssey Twilight Ecstasy Mystic Quartz, done in the chain link and the cable style.
I love this style. Do you know what I have coming? So ladies, at the end of the month, I will have, the interchangeable, but the one that has the Janyl Adair, I'm going to have the interchangeable that's going with this. So it didn't get finished at the same time. And you saw I added granulation to it. So that will pull in that Janyl Adair, that tree of life kind of feel to it. So yes, keep this in mind. I'm so sorry. They're going to be like 4 weeks apart from each other. But I love this ring. Love this ring.
It's such a great ring and such a great price. You're going to get that for $89. And we have it at a pretty good size run from a size 6 all the way to a size 11.
Nice.
And Amberly's already saying she'd like a smaller scale, like just like the Janyl Adair. There's some things that I do try. Like, believe me, if you knew what that ring looked like before, it was even a larger scale. Like, so I am thinking about you ladies, like what kind of sizes. But sometimes the design, like it evolves. So I am keeping that in mind to make sure that I do some smaller scale rings too. Because I know you ladies love that. We call it the Goldilocks size. And this is a really good example of that Goldilocks size that everybody just loves to wear.
Yes, and this is the All That Matters ring in the Odyssey Twilight Ecstasy Mystic Quartz, done in the Janyl Adair and hammered style. Like Janyl said, this is a nice, little bit more of a petite ring. Will look really great paired with the Courage Over Fear ring. This one is $99, and we have this one in some smaller sizes. We have it in a size 4 to a size 11. Love that.
And this ring I do in just about every gemstone because it is one of my iconics. Like, it's one of my foundational rings. Like, you know, when you have something that's so good, I love to get things in multiple colors. So ladies, literally every time you ask me for a new color or a stone, I'm tracking. So eventually in the next decade, I will hopefully have every gemstone that I offer you in that.
Yeah.
Ooh, fun.
Audrey Moore, yes, the Bali Bash is right around the corner. We are so excited.
know.
We gave you a little sneak peek at our banner. That'll be our photo session area.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Our little stop and repeat there will be really, really fun.
Oh my gosh, there's going to be so many fun things. My team has really put so many really amazing things together, and I just can't wait to see everybody again. That was just such that happy place for me that year. Like we still talk about it at Sarda and how amazing and how blown away of how much more spectacular you ladies were. Like, we made up stories about you and they were even better.
Yes.
Simone Malice, is there any additional coupons for tonight compared to what's specified on the promotions page? No, there are no additional coupons, but we did add some extra things just before the show onto the promotions page. So we did add, if you spend over $279 on an order, you will qualify to get a free poised ring. And this will also stack with, if you spend $150, you will get a free toe and midi ring.
Yeah, so $279, you're going to get your your toe ring, midi ring. But I put in for Mother's Day because I love my poise sets that I designed for you. So there's some watermark poise sets, there's some Janyl Adair poise sets, and there's also chain link poise sets. So remember those rings, ladies. I wanted to do something really exclusive. So there's the blue zircon. Remember, there's tanzanite and all of my amazing topazes in different shades and colors. So I hope that there's really something for everybody in that. And that was not on the promotions page. Joey literally just finished it. Okay, just so you know. So he just put that up. So that is something new that you might not have seen.
Yes, we love, love, love that. And the next piece that we have here is the Radiant with Light ring in the orange sunstone. This is a really, really gorgeous statement ring done like the watermark style. And it's got like the flat jawlines on the side with that open work. It's so nice. And I love that you have that openness because it helps with a little bit of breathability with a larger ring.
And I kind of redesigned it just a tad bit different. So if you've had this kind of style, it was something that I did and I kind of redid this. But this is a major stone for us this year. We love it. It is so hard to get this type of a sunstone. And only me being insane like I am got my cutters to actually microfacet it. Okay, so a lot of times they will cab it, but this material was so beautiful because you literally see the suspensions of the copper and the minerals that make this up. And then when you turn it, sometimes you get this rainbow flash, which is water also inside the stone. So really, I think a very neutral color. These are those kind of colors that you can wear with so many different things. And of course, I love mixing it even with the turquoises, all the Kingman turquoises, the lapis. I think these are really pretty colors all together.
Yes, this is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stone. And you'll get this ring for $119. We are limited on sizes. We have it from a size 6 to a size 9.
Janie, hello, Jane. I always call her Janie. I'm so sorry. It's like I have to stop that. Jancy, it is so good to see you with Audrey on fire. And Patty, oh my gosh, Patty, how are you doing, my friend? Diana, Miss, how are you doing? Always so great to see you. Always in my prayers. As I know you ladies pray for me so much too. So thank you. I feel it all the time.
All right, and then this ring that Lauren is showing is the Blessed with Abundance ring in Spiny Oyster. This is done in the watermark style as well, and that fun braid that goes all around that stone, and like that's such a fun band.
It is.
I love anything kind of open. Like sometimes I want to bring something really classic like Spiny Oyster Shell. This, you can see that I kind of put that watermark kind of underneath that cradling. And then, of course, like I'm doing so much of the chain link. And so that twisted braid, yeah, I just think this is a great ring. Spiny Oyster Shell, I am so picky on what it is. Like a lot of times you're going to see, you're not going to see the kind of quality that I select and cut for you. And I'm really happy about that because you see ombres of yellows to oranges inside the stones as you move it. So yeah, when I say gem quality, I'm talking AAA. Like the amount we reject are like dozens and dozens more than what we accept for you in my pieces.
Yes, because we're trying to bring you all the highest quality of pieces. So every single piece that we show here today has gone through a very rigorous like quality control.
Yes.
I know. I think about how many hands that goes. Oh, and it's durable too. We just throwing jewelry today. So anyway, it's so funny because we go through. There's so many hands and so many things that go through. That's why it's like sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure if this was great because our stone bins sometimes that my rejection rate, it's like it's a lot. So that's why we love always providing those little gem bags, and we love that you love getting those little gem bags too. Michelle, I think it's Michelle's favorite thing.
Oh,
it's a gem bag.
She gets so excited about the gem bags.
She loves stuffing them. She's like, oh, look at this stone. I'm going to put this one in here. You know?
Well, she does such a good job because she tries to make sure that everyone gets a little bit of everything and someone always gets like one special stone in each bag. It's so fun.
It is very personalized. She'll be like, oh, I know so-and-so would really like this.
Yep.
So it is very handpicked and hand-selected.
It's so funny. I've gone through the stone that, oh my gosh, we can't get that anymore. This is triple the price now. Like sometimes, and it's like, no, Janyl. You've already rejected it. You can't pull things. It's so funny because I'm such a gem geek and I love those types of things. So I love that you ladies are getting some things that I will never be able to do again, you know?
Yeah. And this bracelet Lauren is showing is the Blessed with Abundance bracelet in the Orange Sunstone, Spiny Oyster, and Ardent Mystic Topaz. This is a toggle bracelet as she was showing, and it's done in the hammered style.
The double braid high polish, but it could have, I'm not sure what toggle that I put on this one, but,
there's the hammer.
Hammered.
There we go.
I was going to say, you looked at it and you were like, there's hammered somewhere.
I know.
Janyl uses, I love the hand hammering. I love watching my artisans kind of hand hammer some of these pieces when we do it, but it's kind of like animal print. It never goes out of style. So there's always going to be hammered jewelry, especially with handmade jewelry, you know? So, yeah, it is kind of a feature that I do use in my jewelry quite a bit. So you were spot on it.
I got it. I knew it had to be there somewhere.
She touches enough of my pieces to know there are things. But no, I love the art and because like these deep oranges, it's so funny. I think really you start to appreciate oranges when you start to get older and you're starting to have your kind of clothing where you're like, this really looks good, especially with, you know, putting them with different colors and stuff. That orange is having its moment. And for me to be able to get gemstones to finally, like you ladies that are like obsessed with orange like me, you know?
And we have a question. Simona Malice is asking, what is your favorite piece in the entire show, Janyl?
Oh, today? Oh my gosh. You know what? I was so excited about getting the dragon cuff. Do you know I never did keep one of those for myself? So I was so excited about the dragon cuff for sure. So yes, that is something that literally, and I'm not kidding, that took us over 1.5 years to make that cup and to get it in. Loving also our pink kunzite because it's getting, again, cannot find it any more of it. So you would not go wrong with that. But to me, the Kingman turquoise, I love it with the spiny oyster shell and the oranges. Like, to me, I always do really cool, like, very stylized outfits whenever I wear the Kingman turquoise with it. So I always have fun picking out my tops, and it's sometimes I'll go floral with it, or sometimes I'll go more of an edgy kind of animal print. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, don't get me started. Probably too many. I'm never helpful when somebody asks me, "What should I be getting, Janyl?"
I'm very much like a just get it all. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
It's like all the gemstones. I mean, these are all ones that I've been wanting to use, or collections too, or things that other women like yourself have asked for. So you're among a bunch of women that have probably asked for things like this, right?
Yes, and the bracelet Lauren is showing is the Hopeful Future bracelet in the Ardent Mystic Topaz. It's done in the Janyl Adair in hammered style, and it has that lobster claw. You'll get this bracelet for $149, and we have it in 2 sizes, a size 6'5" and a 7'25".
I love this little piece because I love that I brought that high polish, but even my favorite little silver pieces. This is like, to me, this is like a little, I say sleeper piece where you look at it, like, to be honest, it's not something that would stand out on the website, but like, the design of it, like, I just absolutely love it. And I would like to do some other colors too in this eventually. Diana, it's so funny. You were 5 when you loved orange. Oh my gosh. Well, you are way ahead of us, my friend. Very wise.
Simona says that she hoped you would say the Dragon Cup. She says, I have to get that now. I don't know how I abstained from buying it for so long.
Oh my gosh,
it
Simona,
is a beautiful
it's
piece.
Like, well, and I do. Like, I love cups in the winter too, because sometimes the sweaters can be like kind of bigger sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to know I have this really cool, like, statement cuff that kind of peekaboos outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is. And it's like, so that wonderful. I'm glad I picked something that was like, it kind of shored up probably what you were like, okay, so it is good.
Yep.
Yeah, the job, when we get to it, the granulation work, I mean, it is beyond museum work. Like, it's, again, the time that it took my artisans and to do it, and just the skill of it, I'm always amazed. And like, get a magnifying glass because the detail on it is just incredible. I'm saying magnifying because us ladies might need to use readers, a lot of us, right? So sometimes that extra, it's way over the top in just like detail, for sure.
All right, we got our next tray coming on in. Ooh, pink. Oh yeah, some beautiful pink, some carved stone. Ugh, gorgeous.
Oh, there's something going on with, there's telling with Teresa. Oh my gosh, so Lisa, oh my gosh, it was so funny. So Lisa, how are you doing? She's in the feed. I reached out to her yesterday and I said, Lisa, her other books are on pre-order right now on Amazon. And I said, you're not going to believe this. I had this dove because I've been wanting, I had this, we designed it and they carved the dove on the black mother of pearl.
Oh.
So I'm just getting the stones together to start to get the pieces together. And I named it, but her book has a dove on the front of it.
Oh.
And her book is called Lifted by His Word. And I said, oh my gosh, like, I was like, I want to use that. So I said, would you mind if I used it? She said, I don't own it. You can use it. So anyway, so your book is on pre-order. She's, on Amazon. And because the first one, oh my gosh, you're healing and writing these books to help us ladies, be more free, break those chains of our past and our stinking thinking, I call it. So really amazing, Lisa. Thank you. I am so blessed to call you my friend. So thank you.
I like that stinking thinking. I get so many fun words from you.
You're like,
I need to start writing them all down. It's like
Yeah.
Janelle's word book.
thinking, because God does not say that about us, and He tells us something different. So it's usually like, So anyway, that's. So of course, Lisa, since I'm doing that, of course, I'll have to send you. I'm not sure. I think I actually did a necklace in it because
Oh,
I wanted a necklace with the dove in the middle. So I think I might have, or I priced it out basically and went, oh no, not another pricey piece. I'm just designing some very statement pieces lately, and I'm so sorry because I just feel so guilty. Like I don't want anybody overspending or being out of their budget. So anyway, I'm always going to do the best I can for you. Oh, Audrey said the pink tourmaline. So, are you talking? Oh yeah,
we're on the pink tourmaline right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not paying attention. Now, this is one of the poised rings. Actually, we're showing that, but with your purchase, this is one of the rings, I believe.
This is actually the Treasured Moments ring. It was a 3-set. We do have a poised ring. It's
tourmaline.
3 down. Yeah, so it's the
Yeah.
one on the right.
Okay, so that poised one is coming up, and that is one of the 3 rings. And the poised one is my Janyl Adair. So this is one of the, and then I threw in this really cool band. So that would be one of the ones. But of course, we put it on sale tonight. I think it's like $119. But
Yes.
if you're shopping, you're going to get it free if you're spending $279, right? So yeah.
Yes, so this next ring that Lauren was showing is the Perfect Plan 2. It was a 3-set stacker ring in the pink tourmaline with the chain link and hammered style. And it's $129. And you'll get this, we have it in tons of sizes, all the way from a size 6 up to a size 12. And I love that Lauren is showing different ways that you can wear these stacker
it's
rings.
always very fun to see how everyone styles it as well.
Well, and these poised rings take so much time. Like at the time, I put in a big order because I was like, as I'm making some of these new styles of rings, I was like, I'm going to add bands to it and stuff. So I worked with a couple of my best of the best because keeping the detail on these rings. Like I said, the smaller pieces can be a lot more work than sometimes the larger pieces for my artisans, especially to oxidize, then bring it back. And then remember, we do that coating that over it. So it has to be really, really clean for us to dip it. So it's not a permanent, but if literally you're only washing your hands, the rings, it would eventually wear off, but the pendants, it literally helps seal in the oxidation so that you don't get that kind of tarnishing. So it kind of prolongs it. I'd say the jewelry term is it retards the oxidation.
Okay.
More. So that's why we do it, but it's very costly, and most people are like, don't do it because it's something that just the labor, and that's why when we say a 7-step and it goes through 3 to 4 times depending on if it has a gemstone, there's a lot of finishing of our jewelry. So yeah, our artisans take time to make it, but then the finishing just to get it to you is pretty extensive.
And this is the Poised Ring 2-set stacker in the pink tourmaline in the Janyl Adair and hammered style. And like she said, we'll have this for $119.
Well, that band is an upgraded band too, just so you know. It is, that silver band has got quite a bit of detail on it. It's not just a flat little band, but it literally has dimension of these kind of chevron pieces on the side. So yeah, that's kind of I love this little band. That's why on this one, I couldn't do 2.
Yeah, this is a great band and definitely will look great with other pieces too, so you can mix it and match it with your other rings. We do have this ring in almost a full size ring. We have it in a size 6 all the way to a size 12.
Yeah. So you can purchase it just on its own, but I'm going to say if you're already shopping anyway, the pink tourmaline, the tanzanites, the blue zircons, there's going to be one in all of those. And then, of course, so many really beautiful. I love the grandiose. The grandiose one is really cool. Oh, the ruby time.
The ruby. I know. I love this one. I actually have a little question for the ruby. I feel like Michelle may have asked this before. I'm not certain.
Well, let's see if they were paying attention.
Let's see. Yeah, see who will remember. See who will be the fastest. So whoever does answer this question first will get 300 points added to their account.
Ooh.
So my question is, How much does the world's largest ruby weigh?
Oh my gosh.
See if they get
Well,
this.
this one is from our African ruby. You know, we have different rubies that come from different, but this one is definitely like a little bit more elite than some of the other ones. And just beautiful, beautiful color. So a lot of like our other rubies that we have, like it's more red. This one is a really beautiful, like pink red, I would say, but definitely more on that pink, rouge kind of like color. And micro-faceting it, it's just, again, this big of a piece. But the only reason you're seeing a price point like this, if I literally would have had to have placed an order, this ring would be closer to about $700. But this was one of those deals that I got, which was so amazing during COVID. No, everybody was stuck. So literally, I got a hold of one of my best prestige like gem cutters, and I said, okay, you're not going to be coming to Tucson. So that being said, you'll probably have time cutting new things. What about all those things that you used to bring and showcase in those gorgeous glass cases? Do you want to make a deal with me? So literally this, like, and he said, if you do this, then I'll do this. So he literally put this in the same price point as our serpentine. That's why. So, you know, that really rare, like expensive serpentine that we just did in new arrivals like a couple weeks ago. So this, yeah, like I said, this really, we did the math and it should have been a $700 ring. So I'm just like, yes. And it's in a bypass, but this one, because the stone was so large, I did solder it. It's not a movable bypass. It's just a beautiful bypass look of the design, because I need that to like hold up for you over the years. So yes, love that for you.
All right, and we do have a winner, Audrey Moore.
Oh my gosh, Audrey. So she's getting some points.
She got it. Yep, it was 48 pounds.
Oh, she's got a good memory.
Yeah, she was quick.
That was very good.
All right, and then we have this ring from a size 6 all the way to a size 12, and you'll get this for $179. And if you did purchase this, you qualify for the free toe ring, toe/midi ring.
Yeah, I have
Kathy, Cassandra, Megan. Oh, Miss Kathy, how are you doing? Crystal Michaels, like, Katie, how are you doing? That ring is fierce, she says. Katie, oh my gosh, fierce, fierce. It's so funny because the dragons, when I look at it, it's fierce.
It's fierce.
I feel fierce today.
All right.
Anyway, everybody, I love it. Congratulations, Audrey. Everybody says, okay. Ooh.
This was the special that we showed on Wednesday.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, right? So, in the Rainbow Sherbet, and matter of fact, I've got these bracelets so inexpensive over in Last Chance, like crazy inexpensive. So this was one that took that long because it's got the granulation work. So literally, what was that, 4 months ago? This one took way longer because of the granulation work. Again, every little bead, every dot, every wire, these are all done by hand. So, yeah, you're going to see this little band. I really want to bring back some of my really like museum rings, and I never have my artisans that do the best at this, making things all the time. But I would make my collection in all of this if I could. But again, I have to move things around to my best people and who are the best at this ancient old granulation, art of granulation work. So yes, really great size too, right?
It's a beautiful ring, and yeah, it's a great size. We have this in a size 5 all the way to a size 12. So yep, some more of our petite fingered ladies like Lauren over here will definitely love this ring, and especially love the price of it, $78. And we did launch it just a couple hours ago. So there should be the full size there for you.
I grabbed my, because I love my black diamond, and then I actually grabbed the Odyssey Black Knight one. Oh, well, I love Odyssey Black Knight. Even though I have my black diamond, I still love my Odyssey Black Knight collections. Oh, speaking of the black diamond, okay, official, all the stuff we were bringing in for Black Friday, we can't do on the black diamond.
Oh.
The prices, ladies, I just needed to tell you. And that's what we did after I did that. We're actually running a special on Luxury of Bali right now. So you're going to see kind of a special, but I'm telling you, get the black diamond rings because, yeah, I did not realize how good of a deal I had gotten until we tried to reorder. So yeah, if you've not gotten a black diamond or you've had your eye on one of the black diamond ones, yeah, trust me, that is a steal of the deal. Yeah. Really
Well,
good.
they are loving that God's Promise ring in the rainbow sherbet. Leanne Boyles says she loves it.
Oh, Leanne.
Teresa Jory Stevenson says she loves it, and it's her new top 10 in the Mystics.
Okay,
Ooh.
I love her. I love her. She's like, okay, she's got her numbers.
Yeah.
It's the top 10 on it. Now, Teresa, where is that really going to land? Because I have a feeling some of the oranges are coming up above this one.
Oh, Camille Gonzalez, congratulations. She just grabbed one of our rings. That looks so great.
Oh, Camille, so good to see you, my friend. Oh, I love it. Brandy's in the house with us, and so is Brenda and Patricia. How are you doing, ladies? Thanks for hanging out with us today, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
Lauren,
this
that
ring
was
that
so
Lauren this bracelet that Lauren is
Okay.
showing is the Redemption's Light bracelet in the porcelain jasper, pink tourmalated quartz, rose quartz, and the mother of pearl. It is a toggle bracelet, and you'll get this for $299.
That pink tourmaline in the quartz is so hard to cut, but it's just I love it. I can't do a lot in it
Gorgeous.
because it's really hard to find the rough these days. But I just want to tell you about that is a natural pink mother of pearl, and what we did is we cut that really beautiful dreamy rose quartz, and that is a separate piece that just sits on the top of that. And that's why when you move it, you're going to get flashes of rainbow with this dreamy, but such an expensive stone. These were part of my samples that I had done. You know, I cut stone just in like sometimes 50 pieces. And it was one of those ones that priced out where I was like, oh no, we're not going to be able to do this. So anyway, that's why I will put these in my pocket collections. It's stones that I attempt to try to cut quantity and my vendors cut me off. So I've got a bunch of these small things. So I never had huge quantities in these. But because of the rarity of it, I decided I'm doing a statement bracelet. Like, let's do it with a really beautiful, like my porcelain jasper. I think the color combination is like so
Amazing.
spot on this. And it was so funny. Most of the ladies that bought like this bracelet, they got one of the pendants to go with it. Because
Perfect.
you know we're matching it up for you. So
Yeah.
when you're getting a bracelet, we're getting the pendant that matches.
Yes, and we recommend that if you're getting like a bracelet and a pendant just like that jasper, that you really want them to match, get them at the same time, and maybe write it in the notes saying like, I want them to match as closely as possible. Or if you get them at different times, maybe send in a picture and say, I bought this bracelet 2 weeks ago and I just decided I really want the pendant. So then our people will take a look and try and match it as closely as possible.
Because we will always, so this one is at its last of its run. There's not a lot of those left, but the way that I design, I do have to tell you, I did enough of the pendant to make sure that, you know, like if you got just the carved flower porcelain jasper pendant, there was enough to match all the bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we automatically will match it, but always put it on your order, right?
Yes.
But we do that. But that way, if there was like, no way does this match, we would reach out to you and see if you wanted us to credit you, cancel the sale for you, because I know that's very, very important.
Yeah.
Now, remember with the porcelain jasper, there's a lot of different, we're never going to get the exact pattern, but the colors, I always looked to get the same color hueing so that it will match up.
Mm-hmm. And we did release our samples. So what we have is what we have. We are running low.
Oh, is it on
Yes.
the porcelain? Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I thought last week I saw that. Okay, so yes. So just let us know. But if you were going to do that exact match, if you release samples, then I would say get the pink tourmaline one then, if you're getting the bracelet.
Yes. And then we had a question. Brenda Connor is wondering if we're going to get any earrings and maybe in like carved jasper.
Oh, in the porcelain jasper?
Yeah.
I had
So what
done
about
some
earrings?
dragonflies, I thought, before at one time.
Ooh.
They are hard to
yeah.
match. They're really hard to match two exact pieces, even on a tip to tip. It was such a different variance before. So I will look into that for sure. But it would be very different, the two pieces that we put together. Like it could never be an exact pattern, but it would be the same color. So yeah, I will write that down. That is a major challenge, but I'm going to see if I can do it for you. Yeah.
Ooh, that would
Yeah,
be really fun.
definitely. I'm going to add it because it's like, oh yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. With those two, I tend to get like, so I can get all the different colors. When I do porcelain jasper, they're always like, I always get a little bit of a bigger size too. So I'd have to consider the weight on those also. Oh my gosh, the ametrine. Okay, so I'm obsessed with the ametrine, and I cannot wait for the carved Rose de France ametrine that's going to be coming in.
Oh,
It's that pink amethyst. That's why they call it Rose de France. But this is that really, we have two pieces that are literally luxury Bali pieces. This bracelet, and to get the ametrine that dark with that kind of bandy, that is not common. Usually you would see pieces like this set in gold a lot of times. But I did try to grade it, and I do have some more affordable pieces that are still just as beautiful, but not as saturated with the yellow and the purple, right?
Mhm.
So there are different classes of ametrine. Even though it's triple A quality, there are then different realms of what it would price per carat. And these are ones that are not, like, don't occur very often.
okay.
The bigger piece like this. That's why I wanted to do it in a really cool statement bracelet that was adjustable. So a lot of people could kind of get in. I know we were getting down. How many does your paperwork say on the?
So we actually sold out, and then I released our samples.
Okay,
so we only have a couple left.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
But we did have a question. Jennifer Baxter was wondering if we were going to get a larger size in the Love One Another cuff too in ametrine. That was the first piece that we showed.
That's all I've got left, ladies, in the ametrine. So for the rest of the year, this was everything that I had, but I do have they're 8mm carved ametrines. So it's a real, like I said, it's a different color where this is a real vibrant purple. It's Rose de France. Like I had never seen anything like it. So it's again going to be something that I can't reorder. Like we waited a long time to get this cut up, and trust me, I was supposed to get double what I had in the stones, but once they finish and cut the stones, they weren't able to do it. But yeah, I mean, I really, really tried to be very conservative on the pricing on these. So if there is something in your size, like these are ones that I wish I could say I could get a lot more of, but can't.
Oh, we did have a question. Please bring back the size 6 in the ametrine cuff Love One Another bracelet. So we did actually release a couple of our sizes. So I did put a size 6 in there just this afternoon. So if it's there, it may have sold out. There's one.
Yeah. And I think, did you release everything? Maybe these, did you added even, the ones we're showing you are added in too, is basically what she's saying.
Yep.
So somebody is going to be getting this one.
Yes. When we got down to a couple, I saw that we were doing them today, and I was like, I want to make sure everyone gets what they want, so I tried to put in some extras.
Thank you so much for that, because literally I ask you to do something, like I'm noticing like we're really getting limited, and you literally do it the same day. So Thank you. Wow. Amazing. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so I kind of planned all this, but I expected to have a little bit more stock, because I'm seeing that we also have the Rose de France bracelet, and I think there's literally one of those left too.
There is one. So we actually have it on the show. So we're going to show it very quickly and let it go.
And whoever gets that, that's your bracelet, because we're showing the one that's getting shipped to you.
Yes, exactly.
Well, the Rose de France is something I'm also planning around the holidays. So if you missed out on this one, I am looking at bringing a Rose de France towards the holiday season back in, along with the Lavender Moon quartz, because it is like material. I've been cutting and recutting some of those pieces. So I finally got the amount, and now I'm going to put it into a really gorgeous, beautiful design for you.
Yeah, and then we did have actually quite a few questions that came in.
Oh,
but
okay.
So from Nadia Nguyen, she's wondering she said, when I purchased my carnelian suite, there was a note from Janyl that she personally matched the carnelian stones for me. She wanted to say thank you for that. That was very sweet.
I know lately it's like I'm running all over the place. Yeah, sometimes I don't have time to always write it out. I wish I would. I keep saying like I'm gonna get there to do all this. There's so much I want to do for you ladies because I love to send a note to everybody. But I remember doing that because it's like it was there and I said, oh no, let me redo this one. Janyl, what are you talking about? And I'm like, no, I said, I have two pieces that are so cool that when they came in, so literally you got the ones that I had pulled aside for myself.
Yeah. And then Christina Maria, she said, the Rose de France was such a pretty muted lavender color. Will a matching pendant come in? I love my tip to tip and my ring.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. The cut's going to be a little bit different with it, but this is all of the collection that came in. Even with the Rose de France, here's the thing: I didn't use a lot of the stones. Like I'm really picky on the stones and the color because amethyst has a lot of different shadings. So I did originally design the pendant, but it fell out because like I said, we go through so many different checks of the stones. So, no, but I promise there's always going to be something else coming down the road. Trust me, that you're going to love, and that will combine with it.
And then Brandy Hahn is wondering, will there be any other large emerald cut ametrine rings coming in?
No, it's just these really cool little carved ametrines that I have. And like I said, it's more of a Rose de France color. It's not the bright purple. Like, to me, they were just so sweet, so neutral,
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of thought, gosh, I'd put that on and probably wear it with different things. Like but that is it in the ametrine. But I always keep my eyes open for it because it's really tough to find the person who finally has the rough. So I'm always asking my lapidaries, like, did you find some? Did you find some? So 100%, I'll bring it back. Are you kidding? If I can find it, 100%, 110.
110. All right, and then
I would do a whole month of just ametrine if I could.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And then Angela Marison had a question. Oh, my phone just jumped. Let me get back. Will there be an ametrine pendant?
No pendant. Yeah, I really kind of put most everything into the rings and the bracelet. Like, yeah, so earrings almost nearly impossible. But I am going to tell you, there is something that I got for you that it's not going to be the ametrine, but I found bicolored citrine that was so beautiful. And I had it done in this amazing fantasy cut, like when you guys see it. So I'm still working on the perfect designs. Everything's very limited. Like I got 14 stones in one size, 10 stones in one size. It's going to be in luxury Bali, but it's not going to be a luxury Bali price. Like I'm putting it there because I'll never be able to do it again. But that is going to be something special. And I promise we'll do a sneaky peek so you're ready for it when it comes. Because again, I've never used it because I never had been able to do the quality I liked. So that is going to be something. You ladies that love the ametrine are going to have this. Like you're going to have it. Yeah. But again, I just got the stones. I'm working on the design. So I'm trying to bring it in for holiday. It's probably going to be December. So.
And then Jennifer Baxter, we thought she had asked about the ametrine cuff, the Love One Another one, but she was actually asking if we were going to get another one of the porcelain jasper in a bigger size, but
in a bracelet?
In the bracelet. She was wondering if we're going to get that porcelain jasper with the quartz. She was wondering if we're going to get that in a bigger size.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we do have is that one a toggle clasp, I think. We do have toggles that we can send you, and you can bring it to a jeweler and they can add the toggles on for you. So get a hold of customer service because I think we are just about ready to get some toggles if we didn't have it. And we will send that to you. So if you have that bracelet, we'll look at sending you that. Okay. So, yeah, I think we ran out of them at one point, but they're about ready to come in because I've got the black diamond necklace. I'm waiting for the clasp to come in. So, yeah, so there are different options like that. So there's a lot of really great local jewelers. And I always say, like, if you've got stuff, like, it's so hard to find, go to them if you have stuff like that, because literally I love to support our local community like that too. But then you get what you want, right? It's hard because when I put those stones together, literally it tells me what size it wants to be based off the sizes. So, and I don't want to put a bunch of extra, like, too much on the end of it. But my toggles are very, like, girthy, would you say, right? So
Yes.
definitely it will fit good. Oh my gosh, that piece that you showed on the fluorite, that new, it's a fairly new one. Oh my gosh, I love that pendant. That one, yes. Oh my gosh, the banding on it. Oh, can you see the banding? Ladies, the banding on this pendant is phenomenal. Like, that gemstone alone. It's got the aqua, like the really beautiful, almost teal green with it, the banding on it. It is perfection. Look at the oh my gosh. Do you see that?
That's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
that.
fluorescing. Anyway, so if you are a gem geek, I just have to tell you that piece right there is beyond. Beyond. Okay, sorry, Lauren.
No, you're okay.
I know Annika's sitting there to help you choose the trim. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was talking through that. Please show that.
That's all right.
You were
probably
good.
already
It's a
showed
good
it, didn't
piece.
you? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so
All
funny.
right, and our first piece for this Kingman turquoise tray is the Need a Miracle bracelet and the blue Mojave Kingman turquoise.
And yeah, we never mean to ask, if we miss a question, please ask again.
Yes.
So, and especially when we misunderstand, because that happens a lot.
Yes, we try and catch them all, but sometimes, like, we just had so many questions that came in at once. I was like, all right, Janyl, here we go, speed questions.
I know you're pretty good. It's like, Janyl, could you stop talking so I can get the questions out?
No.
All right, and then this bracelet, we have it in two sizes. We have it in a 675 and a 725. And we have this for an amazing price of $149.
Oh my gosh, you see the high polish on this one? It is everything. Oh my gosh, the Kingman turquoise. You know what? I know it's a year-round gemstone, but I love when you start getting, like, outside, just a little bit of a sun glow. I know a lot of us don't like to get too much of the sun, but we always do on our wrist, right? Because we're driving but the Kingman turquoise this time of the year, like, I love wearing turquoise in the summer. And the Kingman, of course, is one of ours from America. I mean, come on.
Cool.
It is our, with the Sleeping Beauty, we have some of the most amazing turquoise in the world. So we just kind of take for granted. But a lot of those mines are closing down, the Kingman, the Sleeping Beauty. So I really think out when I'm designing pieces around for you ladies to really put something in your collection that's going to be amazing. So why not with the Australian opal? That's also a really, like, almost impossible gem to, like, get enough of these days too. And look at the colors of it, because I feel like you're going to have so much fun with the Australian opal, because it pulls so many different colors.
Yes.
But it's so complimentary. Like, I love it with the turquoises.
Yeah, and it looks great, especially with that a Sleeping Beauty right next to it. So cute, and I feel like it just pulls it all together really nicely.
Classic.
And we have it in two sizes, a 625 and a size 7, and that'll be $249.
It's just a great, like, the design of it. I did bar hinging, and then I did that really high-end chain. But even the connections and how it fits, like, I redid that. It is spot on. That bracelet is such a good bracelet. You're going to love it.
Oh, Diana Diaz, crazy lace agate bracelet and necklace. Will there be matching rings to it? A champagne pearl in that same size would be wonderful with it.
Oh, yeah. No, I've got a lot of different things coming up. I do want to tell you, there is going to be some amazing sunstones that are going to match back to that are going to be coming next month, and some moonstones. So sunstone and moonstones in those colors that you're going to find that you're going to wear with it. So, you know how I said I'm designing some things and then moving on? The ring didn't work out. Like the size that I cut for the ring came in a bunch of oranges and rust. So didn't do it, but I've got other complementary pieces coming down the road. So if you have those two pieces, I'm going to give you probably 4 different options of amazing rings to go with it. Just so you know.
4. Okay.
Yeah. Like, and again, nothing can be reordered because these are kind of materials where the color, everything. Yeah. Like ladies, get ready for some amazing neutrals. Like I'm going to show you so many different kinds of sunstones. You're going to love them. Neutral. And again, one of a kind. Like I'm never like, it was my dream collections put together for you. So yeah, there's going to be lots of surprises for you this year. Nancy Lee, how are you doing? I got 2 of those bracelets. She said, oh my gosh, she looked at them, but she bought 2. Well, she's got a blue heart. Maybe that's one of her favorite colors.
And we have a comment from Brenda Connor. She says, I never really liked turquoise, but being with you all, I really learned to like it. That's so nice.
Right? No, you know what? That's the thing is too. It's funny. I went through a stage where I didn't really use a lot of turquoise in my jewelry. And then I did. I started, of course, wearing the pieces and was like, it's kind of amazing. I mean, it's an iconic gem. So once you have some and what you put it with, but my favorite thing is to, with these Kingman turquoise, those solid ones, I love with my animal prints that I do, I love throwing on a turquoise with it. It is the coolest look. And I did copy somebody because I saw a woman doing that and she had turquoise with it. And I went, oh, that's money.
Yeah.
That is a look. So yeah. So ladies, have fun with it.
April Alexander Print is wondering if there's any updates on the mocha moissanite. She said, I would love to get it for Mother's Day. Aww.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to find out. Because, I was trying to do some new designs and stuff. So the samples will be coming. It's going to be a pre-sale when we do it. But no, we've not been receiving those in. So I will have to ask about that. Oh my gosh, the mocha moissanite.
Yeah.
And
then we have a question from Brandy Hahn. It says, when will the included quartz arrive? Rutilated, tourmalated, etc. You mentioned that a while back.
Yes,
just curious.
Because those are also going to be coming during the era of the sunstones and the moonstones and the sunstones. So I've kind of done those combinations together. So, and here, these are the rings that all look very similar. Good luck with that one. Which one are
I tried to put them in order.
Which one are we showing next?
I tried to put them in order, but I forgot to show her that the left side is in order, then the right side is in order.
The mocha moissanite.
That was my bad. I threw her off. All right, and this is the poised ring, set of 2, and the blue zircon. So this will be part of that deal. So if you spend over $279, you will get a free poised ring. So this is one of the potential ones you can get. And then also, if you spend that $279, you qualify to get the free toe and nitty ring because that qualifies once you spend $150.
Did you hear me? I just went out and talked to Athena real quick. It's me that has the schedule. So they're probably done.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been like, yes, no, yes, no. So, oh no. So I better get on that. Okay. So ladies, yes, our mocha moissanite. Are you kidding? I got to figure that out. Okay. So if she's looking at me like, I could tell like, oh, it was me that I was supposed to be doing something. I could tell. Okay.
And then we have a question from Megan Phillips. She says, Janyl, are the sunstone cabochons or faceted gem grade?
Okay, no. This whole thing, because the colors are so different, I did cabs. This whole collection is going to be in cabs because I just need, I did microfaceting, went away from it. So same with the related and tourmalated. They're so different. And so I needed it to just be an amazing, So different, right? Because I do a lot of microfaceting and stuff like that. Oh, everything. Like when those collections come in, I'm so scared to death of what they're going to price out because I had to do 7 stones. I found 2 that were perfectly matched. Do you know how hard it is on these kind of things to find 2 pieces? And it was oh, I got to do multis. I wish I could give all of that away, to be honest, because I'm never going to find it again. But literally, I'm going to price it like it's a giveaway for sure.
And these earrings that Lauren is showing is actually a debut today. So we have the Rejoice earrings 2 and the blue zircon with the Bali wire. They have a carat weight of 1.36, and these are just gorgeous, gorgeous little dangles. And you'll get them for $95.
Those came in this week because literally as we were polishing it, we had to make all new ear wires because the detail on the chain link is really hard. So, you know, when I was saying the smaller pieces like that, it was like, oh no. So I had to send them back, and that's why it got so delayed. So, because these go with all the little poised rings and things. Now, it's so funny because we literally put all the poised rings on our shows. Did you see the tourmaline? Now you're doing the
blue zircon.
Yes, but it's kind of funny because it's like Michelle would have been like, no, we're showing all these this week. You know, like, oh, no, now we're giving one away.
Exactly. Well, they'll get to see which one they get to pick.
Well, I know, I love that. We didn't actually do that on purpose. That's why I'm like, okay.
You're like, oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple more questions. So Megan Phillips is wondering, Janyl, are you bringing in more blue moonstone?
Blue moonstone. Oh my gosh, yes. Moonstone, like, yes. And I'm going to do some really sweet little pieces too, like a lot. Very affordable because the bigger pieces, they were not always so affordable for everybody. So I'm going to bring some sweet little stackables and stuff and really try to make it affordable. And I can tell you, I'm probably going to bring one in and do like when the ladies shop anyway, like we are doing with the poised rings, I'm going to make sure I get one or a couple styles to the ladies, when they shop too, because, yeah.
And then we have a question from Diana Diaz. What about the light color mother of pearl that the dahlia flower carved bracelet with the white dahlia came in? She said, will there be a white dahlia ring coming back in?
No, I don't have any of those coming in right now, but I do believe I did the black mother of pearl. Do I have the white? I think the white's done. No, I just had enough. Those are kind of hard sometimes. And what happened is the bracelet fell out because I ended up rejecting a bunch of the pieces. So there was supposed to be a bracelet. I'm so sorry, Diana, because you usually know I always put a bracelet in my collection. So down the road, though, it is something you will see from me again, because that's kind of one of my signature things that I do with that carver. So I will add it to my list because 100%. I'd like to do it in an oval because I think the oval's really pretty. So, but it'll go with the round, right? So I probably will design an oval collection because I had these really beautiful 14 by 10s carved. Talk about hard. Oh, they were so pretty. So I'll probably do something like that in the white again.
And then we had a question wondering about the poised ring. They said, hey, I heard a poised ring deal. What is that? So the deal for the poised ring is if you spend over $279, you will get a free poised ring. And then that also stacks with if you spend $150, you get a free toe and midi ring. Mm-hmm. And we had a couple people who saw Lauren's hand and was a little curious. Her right hand, she's actually wearing some of the midi rings.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She is wearing the little frangipani midi ring, and then she's wearing the twisted one as a pinky ring. So she's showing different ways that you can wear it, either the front to back.
Yeah.
And they do open, I kind of made it to where you can open it up to kind of put it on for a toe ring. Because everybody kept asking for the toe rings. So everybody has different size toes. So yeah, so we kind of brought it in as a midi and a toe for the summer. It's a one and done, like it was somebody's ask. I did it, that was it. And then I went, you know what, no, we don't have a lot of small pieces like that. It took so long to keep the detail and stuff with my artisans, to be honest. It's one of those lost leaders for us. So I said, just give them away.
And then what does she mean by poised ring? Is that a collection name?
So Joey should have, once you reach that 279, it pops up and you pick your free ring. Now I have many poised rings. It's called poised, and it will pop up when you get to 279. So there's different versions of the poised ring, and you will be able to pick one that we are gifting you when your purchase goes up to that. Now, we were already doing something that if you purchase 150, we're giving you the toe ring this week. But after I went live and said hi to you ladies, I said, Joey, these poised rings, I wanted to do it for the Mother's Day. Somehow that was always my idea when I designed these. He goes, well, we'll do it for you today then, Janyl. We'll get it up for the show. So that's why you probably don't know about it, because we literally, Joey took time having to code it to get it up to where it would work. So it's supposed to pop up when you get to that.
The 279,
and
yes.
then you will pick. So we have a bunch of the poised rings. You get to pick one of those, and that, of course, then we're giving that to you free.
Yeah.
So you're getting the MIDI also, right? Because of course you've already spent the $150.
Yeah, so you'll be getting 2 free rings if you spend $279. Like, that's amazing. And now we're on the collection that everyone has been excited for and waiting for. We have the Brace Protector Cuff in the dragon style.
Get nice and close, Lauren. Just get it right up there, because look.
The detail in this is amazing. Look at the mouth.
Look at his little tentacles that come out. Like
his eye.
Yeah, and all those little beads and wires. Like
his scales.
Artistry. And this is just like, oh. I mean, and joy. Do you see the joy? My artisans, love the dragons. They do. They really, they get to showcase how amazing they are, right? Yeah. But every little part and detail of this. So of course, like the gram weight in this is beyond crazy. Do we have down what it is? Because I can't remember anything from day to day to minute to minute. But it's one of those things that it's absolutely ridiculous. I know I never try to cut down on things. I just want it to be that best quality. This is that one of a kind piece, right? But I can tell you, any other person, this would be a 4-digit bracelet. Oh, right? Yeah. Or pretty up close, to that. But it was one of those designs. It took so long, but it was literally between my artisans, me coming up to get this. It was step by step, one by one, each jaw one bead. And then we have this one, we call it our master, that goes around, and they have to twirl and curve every wire exactly the same. Amazing. On what we do. And that's why it takes so long to get this done.
And I got the gram weight. It was 70.6 was the gram weight for this bracelet.
Right? I mean, it's like you think of the cost of silver alone, right? Okay. And then the labor. And yeah, I mean, that's why this week, and I've got some really kind of more like showcase pieces like this. That's why we did the 40 and the 45% off on the bracelet, because literally I already lowered the MSRP just to try to get it in the $300. So then I was like, okay, now we got to go a bigger percentage off. So it's just kind of one of those things, ladies. Again, I love these kind of pieces, because like you just feel good wearing something that has taken so much time and so much skill, right?
Definitely. And then we had a question, says, what size cuff is Lauren wearing? Lauren is wearing the 675. And as I'm like a 675 wrist, I actually prefer the 725. So, and we did have some questions from people with a little bit more of a petite wrist. We had someone wondering if this would look good on a 5'5" or a 5'7" wrist. And we think it will. We had Lauren and we had Suki, right?
Yes.
Suki try it on.
She's got a really petite. Oh yeah, like
they're both very petite wrists, and they looked really good. They did. I thought the cuff looked amazing.
And the way that I designed it too is kind of in an A shape, because that's how her wrist goes, right? But it's so funny. I will see ladies wearing it the other direction. I'm like, oh my gosh, that actually looks good that way too. And so whatever way, there's not a wrong way to wear this. It's just you put it on and decide what's comfortable for you.
Yeah. And then we're going to continue the dragons. So we have the brace protector ring in the dragon style. It is an adjustable bypass ring. And again, the detail on this is just amazing. The face, the mouth, the teeth, everything about this is just incredible.
It's so fun. I mean, we do have so much fun with that, but it's the dragons have always been something. I know Beverly, I know you love the dragons too, right? Lori, I think Miss Bush, yeah, right. We love that.
Yes, and then this ring is an absolutely amazing deal of $89, less than $100 for this just beautiful piece of artwork.
I know I love I think my favorite thing is I always like it on my pointer finger because it's so funny. It's just kind of playful. How many times that I've gone up and people are like, okay, Janelle's gonna play for he's taming my dragon in me. My protector.
And that ring comes from a size 5 all the way to a size 12. So this will fit a little bit more of the petite fingers as well.
Yeah, and each and every piece, ladies, and really, I tried to get it just as affordable as ever. But even the earrings being that great little size, the detail is there on all of these pieces. But it's just crazy how long it took us to, because this was literally supposed to be done holiday time, but it's and we had it a year that we were working on it, so it just, it takes time. We know we're never going to get everything when we think we're going to get it. And I don't want it to be that way until it's perfect. And each piece and every piece is, from every bead to make sure it's exactly that way to send out to you.
Yes, and we did have a question asking if that ring was a true bypass ring. Yes.
Yeah.
It's fully adjustable.
That one I did not solder. Yeah, because the tail's kind of fun. Those days. And I love it because what was it, a couple weeks ago, more bypass rings. I have been working on trying to get more bypass rings in for you ladies. And I get that. It's really fun to have that adjustability, right?
Yeah, Linda samples, so she's wearing it now. Teresa Joy Stevenson, my grandson called dibs on my dragons the first time he saw them. Only time he's ever taken an interest. That's so cute.
My gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. He's like, Grandma, you are so cool.
He's like, I need that.
Grandma, you are edgy cool. Oh my gosh. Right?
They're asking if the earrings are heavy. They are not. I'm actually wearing them right now, and I've been wearing them for over an hour and a half, and really can't even tell.
I did it on my older school Bali wire, which just was a great little way that I did the wire with it. But no, I would say these are absolutely wearable.
Oh yes.
But now, if you have sensitive ears, no, you're probably gonna you want to stick with if you have extra sensitive ears, no, I'm never gonna say. But you right? If you've got sensitive ears, no, you're gonna stick with our smaller scale ones. But these for ladies that do wear just more of a medium size, no, these are gonna be fine
yes.
for you. Yeah.
And then Lauren is showing the brace protector pendant in the dragon style as well with that magnetic enhancer veil. And again, the detail, just you can't beat it. It's absolutely amazing. It's $167 for this amazing pendant. And
Audrey, there's the fire.
We did have a request really quick from Megan Phillips asking if I can try on the dragon ring on my index finger. I am going to be wearing the pieces at the end of the show, but I will just quickly put my hand under so you can see.
Oh, are you going to show them?
Just really quick.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I like how you doubled the chain up too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Did you change the chain since I said that looked good on you?
No, it's the same chain.
Was it? Okay, your look is just really spot on cute today.
Thank you.
Just love it. She's been wearing this all day and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's and I still wear looks like that because I like to be edgy. We're just different eras, but still love the same stuff. I love that. Hi Ray, how are you doing? Oh my gosh. That was so cool to see the pictures of you and Abby and everybody, Miss Amen getting together. Oh my gosh, that was just so cool. So cool. I love that. And I still haven't seen the finalized list of who's coming, but I sure hope that you're coming to where I can meet you too.
We're so
Ray,
excited.
I just love everything about you and your things and your talents. And we're so blessed to have you part of our community. I got to tell you, you ladies just amaze me every day. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, Megan says, thank you, Annika.
Oh, you're welcome. And then Ray Lum says that dragon ring caught my attention during the sneak peek last week. But guess who already owns the dragon ring? So I found this found it this past weekend. It was a happy surprise.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, I've done different versions of it too. I wonder, but two were very similar kind of versions, and I kind of had changed it a little bit. Matter of fact, it was so funny when I was like looking to redo the dragons, because I'm always changing something. So it's like, okay, wait a minute, Janyl, the one you did or the one, yeah, I have so many different versions, and there's going to be another dragon, silver wing, like a smaller one that's going to be coming down the road too.
Oh, I'm excited to see it.
This one though, the bypass is so cool. Like this one is just okay. The Bali breeze. If you've ever seen the Caribbean waters, maybe you haven't traveled to Bali, but these kind of waters, like these are those kind of gemstones that just soothe you. And again, another one that just looks so beautiful. You think about wearing your turquoise with like everything. This is kind of one of those colors. It's just like a blue topaz, a London. What don't you put with it? It's just going to look good. It's just one of those, like its own little person color, where just it looks good with just other color too.
Yes. And then this ring is the Calm Refuge ring in the Bali Breeze Mystic Topaz. It's done in the watermark style. We do have it in the size 5 all the way up to the size 12, and you'll get that for $69.
I love this set. Somebody actually, it was so funny. Like I was downstairs and she was pulling orders, actually bought this entire set today. And I said, oh my gosh, when she gets this home, this is such a classic, great little set. I do a lot of really like statement pieces all the time. So it's like, you tend to go to those, but these are those sets that you put on and you're like, just look very sharp, right? Very classic. And we don't always, sometimes there's days we don't wear big or stack our jewelry. So this is kind of good. Annika, does somebody have a question?
Yes. So we had a try-on comment from Gwen Clemens. She says, can you please show the dragon cuff on next to the lavish beauty cuff in the white mother of pearl? We don't have that on today's show.
Oh yeah, I don't know. We've put everything already away. Otherwise we would. She was going to put the two together.
She wanted one on each wrist because she just wanted to see the comparison.
I use that same A-line shape. So they would be very similar. But one of them, that mother of pearl, is more of that cutout look. So can you write that down, and maybe on our sneaky peek this week, we can, so what I like to do is put it in, because I'm going to pop in Monday to show you the new arrivals. Maybe we can put it out and let's Wonder Woman you up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so is that okay? Because I'm going to pop on at noon on Monday, and how about we do that? Gwen, is that cool? And then we'll have access to it, okay?
There we go. I have a note. I wrote it down. It's going to happen.
Annika's getting in, because she says she has the MOP cup, so she wants to probably, like, okay.
Yeah, maybe she wants to be Wonder Woman. There we go.
It's definitely, when I get a architecture of a piece and it's like, that's it, it works, spot on, I tend to make sure that I continue that kind of like integrity on my other pieces, okay?
Yes, and then Teresa Jory Stevenson said, speaking of the Caribbean, will there ever be more of the Caribbean mystic? I was looking at my blue-green pieces the other day and wishing for more.
The Caribbean, I'm replacing it with our Bali Breeze topazes, kind of like in that sense. So I'm leaving others to do more of those kind of pieces. So that is one gemstone that I am retiring. So we have that little ring that we put into clearance.
Okay.
Because somebody had asked, but it's not a gemstone that I'm going to move forward with, because I have some other gemstones like the blue zircons and some of the other gemstones that I want to put. The silver and the pieces and the quality I'm doing now, I really want to put even better gemstones into it. So I'm kind of upgrading your taste for you.
There you go.
And collectability.
Well, speaking of, you know, collectability, we have this debut piece here. It is the Beautiful World bracelet in the Kingman turquoise, spiny oyster, and and spiny oyster.
It is. It's the Kingman turquoise. I look at that like, oh my gosh. And I'm really working on even higher polishes of it. Yeah, I'm trying to do as much spiny. I've kind of like stockpiled some away with the spiny oyster shell because it is. You're going to start hearing again the scarcity of it, but also the quality of the scarcity. Like, so yeah. So spiny oyster shell is something when I know it's about ready to go out, I'm cutting, I'm going to have some things for collections where people aren't going to have it anymore.
Yes, and this bracelet is so fun. We do have another spiny oyster or Kingman turquoise bracelet coming up as well. But this one right here, we have it in one size, fitting a 575 all the way up to a 725. So we got a good size run there, and it's $219.
See, because you like the picture, you don't see the quality of what this piece is in person. Like Lauren, it's like holy Toledo. I did the double on that more elite chain. So like I said, I'm kind of upgrading a lot of the pieces, but I'm sorry, there's nobody doing $219 for a bracelet like this.
Oh yeah, no.
This will be a $500 bracelet in other people's like
easily.
And that's why it's like, no, I'm going to be your personal affordable designer.
Yeah.
Quality. And of course some of these multi-stone pieces too. Man, every single piece, like, and I cut this a little different. I tried to find pieces like almost like bandy, which was kind of crazy. I had to cut so many different pieces because I had a different vision of how I wanted to do this collection. And it just in person, this is it's such a pretty collection.
Oh yes, no, this bracelet is amazing. So this is also the Beautiful World bracelet 2 in the Kingman turquoise and spiny oyster. This is a toggle bracelet, and this also comes in one size, fitting a 5.5 up to a 7.25, and you'll get this for $252. Like she said, it's so hard for her to match these stones to give you a beautiful bracelet like this, and I feel like she just took on the challenge so well because she gave like the way that she paired all of these together, it just looks so smooth and gorgeous. You have nothing to complain about with this bracelet. It's beautiful.
Yeah, each of those stones definitely mesh very well together, even though they're all very different. And I love how you can see the layering of every single thing in these bracelets.
Every single one of those stones just flows like nice, like
it does
cohesively. I don't know.
It does. No, you're right.
It's so beautiful. And again, at a great price. Like she said, those pieces you wouldn't find them anywhere else for under $500 easily. And both of them you're going to get for less than $260.
Yeah, for all that stone.
So great. And this next one that we have here is the Lost Then Found bracelet in the Apple Coral, Kingman turquoise, spiny oyster, and the Bali Breeze mystic topaz. Again, I love the combination that she does with this. The Bali Breeze paired with that spiny oyster in the center looks so good. And then the Kingman turquoise with the bronze inside of it, it looks amazing.
I like how the blue brings it out a little bit more too as well.
Yes.
Well, that apple coral, like that is not a stone I'm going to work with again. It was really hard. Like I did it. Okay. Because I've been wanting to use it forever, but now I understand. I remember when I went to go do this before, the color, the patterning, everything, it was like, okay. So I only had just a small amount that I actually accepted. So that will be it. And I check it off my list that I did it. But yeah, for me, it's really, there's certain materials you can only get to a certain point. And that is going to be one where I'm like, so then you're going to fall out because you're not like, yeah. So anyway, gorgeous. I wish I could, because it really is a unique color. There's not been another coral that I've had in that kind of color, but that's it, ladies, on that one.
I love Leanne Boyle's Pope comment. She said, I absolutely wear the mess out of that bracelet.
Oh my gosh, I wear the mess out of that.
Yeah. Ooh, Megan Phillips and Michelle should have taken this set with her to Hawaii. That would have been fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
And then we have a question. Why is it called apple coral?
I don't know that behind it. It's just there's some things that's what they name in the industry, and we just follow along with it. So apple coral.
And that bracelet, the ring that Lauren is showing right now is the Beautiful World ring in the Kingman turquoise and spiny oyster in bronze. It's a nice, gorgeous statement ring done in the Tree of Life style, and you'll get that for $101.
It's so funny. I have so many different gemstones I work with, this and that, and I used to remember every single thing, but what happens, maybe it's just the age. I'm 57 now, and things, are just not there anymore. And so I apologize with that, but it's like I look at material, and I know people, like have the stories, but I know you can go on and ask Google, and usually they're pretty kind of spot on about a lot of the gemstones. So that's what, I love this new style that I designed. And ladies, thank you, because you were asking for more open, like filigree type rings. I think this one turned out really beautiful. And I think my artisans just did such a really beautiful job that literally the Tree of Life, the structure of it, it's so smooth. It's so, it's really striking on you, Lauren. Thank you.
It looks great.
Having such a beautiful finger to put it on.
And that ring you'll get for $99. And then this pendant that Lauren is on is the Lost and Found pendant in the apple coral, Kingman turquoise spiny oyster, and the Bali breeze mystic topaz.
Yeah, it's like I love how many ladies when I was watching when you got the bracelet, a lot of the ladies got the pendant because it is, again, the color of the corals can change a lot. This one, it just happened to be that spot on color where I was like, this is what I want, because it's different than our red. There's more of an orange under hue to this, and that's what I just thought was absolutely so beautiful. And it comes from a different area than our Indonesian. So of course, probably I'm sure with the waters too makes the color different too.
Yeah. And then this pendant here is a new one. It's a debut today. It's the Beautiful World pendant in the Kingman turquoise spiny oyster and the bronze. This is a gorgeous little multi-stone. I thought you said little. This is a pretty substantial size pendant. I don't know why I said little.
Well, and here's the thing. To get a spiny oyster shell this big, and that was my other challenge, I wanted to get you some larger pieces. To get it all like spot on perfect, remember, usually there's big lines. The spiny oyster has these lines because they have these spines. So they have to cut those spines off to do the shell. So this is kind of a little bit of a unicorn size. You don't see these bigger sizes because the shell, if you actually saw what the spiny oyster shell looks like, you're going to be like, how did they get that 13 by 18 stone cut? So anyway, kind of cool.
No, it's so cool. And you'll get this pendant for $131.
Yeah, so I always go for the impossible and then try. And so I love it when it comes to life. I'm like, yes, nobody's going to be seeing those bigger pieces like that. And it is this, I love this new little style that I did for you. I think it's so pretty. I love to bring sometimes a little softness with the Tree of Life. I'm kind of on my little Tree of Life mode again, bringing back some Tree of Life for you again. And I think that mother of pearl, with this particular collection, I had it done the mosaic more with the white of the shell of the spiny oyster. So that's why I use the mother of pearl accent with it. Because unlike the other spiny oyster shells, I went with more of the oranges and the blues. That this particular one, there's a lot of white that you're going to see in the pear shape with the long cushion that I did. So each collection will change a little bit. However, any of the Kingman turquoise with the spiny oyster will always go back and forth and match with each other. But there are some collections that I've done specifically for that.
Yeah, and that pendant was, like you said, it was so beautiful. I love the Tree of Life with the little frangipanis on top. It was so cute. And that was a debut as well. It was called the Let Faith Arise pendant in the Kingman turquoise spiny oyster and the white mother of pearl.
And this one happened to go with the first collection that I did before. So you're going to see this oval actually went with the other bracelet that I did. And I think...
Yes, the Victories 1 bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That pairs beautifully with that. And then you'll get this pendant for $79. And now we're getting this, this amazing
you know what?
tray.
I was talking to Joy about the poised ring because like this, we had the rainbow sherbet that came in. And I said, I had mentioned, I don't know if he did include that, but that might be one that I did include. Because he mentioned the rainbow sherbet, so I'm hoping. And Joey, if you did not put the rainbow sherbet in, I want that to be one of the rings that they can choose for Mother's Day. Because you get 2 of the poised rings. You know, we sold out of that. And I have to tell you, we had a lot of those rings that I made for you. But the silver band, you get 2 of the silver bands with the rainbow sherbet. So, yep, hopefully. Joey, if you're listening and we didn't have that on the free gift one, make sure you put that one on. But you can purchase it too. But I want that one on the free one. Because it has the poised, which is meaning I've put my poised bands, but I've designed a lot of different like size stones or things with it.
Okay. Yep, and this is the Poised Ring 2. It's a 3-set stacker in the Rainbow Sherbet Mystic Quartz, done in the Janyl Adair style with those adorable little Janyl Adair poised bands. You'll get this for $119, and we have it in a size 6 all the way to a size 12.
And I'd love the cut on this one too. It's going to match back with all the rainbow sherbet, but this one hues like where some of the other rainbow sherbet, it was pink and it had a light underhue. This one has a little bit of the peach and the pink. So it has the rainbow sherbet, that same look, but some of the warmth of the peach comes through on this one, which I really love because I cut it a little bit differently. And then, of course, we have the little studs that goes with it, too.
Yeah, these are a debut today. This is the Light and Salvation earrings in the Rainbow Sherbet and Mystic Quartz. This is done with a little bit of a chain link detail. So fun. And I love how the silver work comes up and kind of like hugs the stone. Does kind of like what Michelle says is like a crown look. Well,
and here's the thing. Why are these here? Because you ladies asked when I did the Rainbow Sherbet, are you doing studs? So I literally, another stone was supposed to be going into this, and I moved that stone out and moved the Rainbow Sherbet when they got done. So anyway, hopefully, because I can't remember who asked, is watching tonight. Because that's for you, my love. Oh my gosh. Okay. So with this collection, I think out of all the kunzite bracelets I've done, this one is the one that I like. Ladies, I get so excited when I've seen who's picked this, and it's isn't it everything? You ladies that have gotten this bracelet home, the kunzite on it is like top. You're gonna get that. Oh, look at that!
There you got that flash.
See that? Do you see that roll? So that's why it gets more white. That is more rare than the darker pink. Like that is that like phenomenon. That doesn't happen very often. We have to go through so much rough and cut so many things to finally actually see if we can get that to perform like this. So big deal. And I love that it goes to this darker to the white because as you move it, it literally changes colors and rolls. So that cat's eye is super amazing, but kunzite, it's kunzite. But do you see the quality of the Ethiopian opal that I'm using for you?
Oh, yeah. It looks so great paired with that kunzite and that peach that's popping through on the Rainbow Sherbet. It just creates a beautiful, dreamy bracelet.
And nobody does the faceted. Cabs are what is like so much more like there's not very many lapidaries that will actually facet the Ethiopian opal. So I really like, everybody can get Ethiopian opal places, you know, and it's always going to be in a cab. So I wanted you, because of all the gemstones, I wanted to give you something that was like, yeah, that you're not really going to see out there. And if you do see it, you're going to see a way, way bigger price point. It's not going to be like that inexpensive.
Like this for $299?
Yeah. But there are different qualities of Ethiopian opal. So you can say you have it, but and it's an opal, so there's always going to be some flash of really beautiful color, but there is a lot of grades and different levels of quality in Ethiopian opal.
And then we did have a question. They were wondering when the poised gift with purchase deal ends, and that will end on Monday, this Monday.
Oh, do we know that for sure?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm like,
I got that checked out first.
Okay. Because it's like we were gonna date because yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
This next ring is the Power of Grace ring in kunzite. It's done in the Tree of Life in hammered style. We have this in a full size run from a size 6 to a size 12. And you'll get this statement ring for $119.
Oh, Tracy, look at, she's like, those EVOs are amazing. I know, all of those. Tracy, the love one another, you need to put that in with my little code. Because that bracelet, the opals in the love one another bracelet is beyond. Yeah.
Yes. And then this pendant is so great. And we're running so low on this pendant. We have the Great is Faithfulness pendant in kunzite with the Tree of Life style as well. Oh, I just can't get enough of that big piece of kunzite in the center.
No, and these are some of the biggest, like some of the rings and the things. And the quality of them were just beyond.
Mm-hmm.
But I just get excited because for that to happen, it's that translucent and these like almost ribbons of this satin that creates that cat's eye in it. But yeah, there's a lot of kunzite out there, but in beads. So they'll take all the junk, that's left, and you see a few, but it's like maybe every 5 beads you get that, or it's not something very common.
Yes, and we were running so low on that we only had a couple left before the show, so I did release some samples as well. So
did you?
Yeah.
Good girl. Good girl.
All right, this next piece that we have is the Soul's Journey ring in the Rainbow Sherbet Mystic Quartz. This is done in the chain link and hammered style. We have this for $107.
I love this band.
This the cigar band?
Like, I wear my Odyssey Black Knight all the time, and the citrine, I love this style. Like, it's one of my favorite styles to wear. Always on my pointer, because I sit there and look at it, and then I spin it.
Yep.
But yeah, you're looking for a statement ring. I mean,
this is it.
Yeah, and when you have this on, you're like, this is luxury jewelry, but affordable, right? But yeah, that ring is everything, that style. I hope finally there's going to be a gemstone that finally tickles your fancy, because I think everybody needs one of those.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones I designed for you.
And that was actually a debut tonight. And this ring that she's showing now is also a debut. This is the Light and Salvation ring. It's a 3-set stacker in the Rainbow Sherbet Mystic Quartz, done in the chain link style. And, oh, wow, you're going to get this ring for also $107.
Well, it's so funny because with this one, like when they wanted the studs, so I was like, well, it's a different cut, so I have to do something. So we already have the bracelets, thank goodness, over in Last Chance, totally affordable. But the earring, the little stud earring, is the same bezel. So if you're looking for a matching set, that's
there you go.
This ring.
Oh, okay. And we have a question from Paula. I'm gonna butcher your last name. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna call you Paula. Mazzarias. Okay.
You know what? I always like Paula. I think I know you, but I always too scared to say her name too.
Oh yeah.
But Paula.
Well, Paula's question is, how close is that color to the summer peach?
Okay. This is definitely pink, where the summer peach is peachy. More peachy, rosé and peach. So summer peach is more rosé and peach, where these are pink. This is definitely pink with a peach. So that's what I would say with those two differences.
Okay. And then this piece Lauren is showing is a debut tonight as well. It's the Let Your Faith Shine bracelet in Wanderer, Mystic Quartz, Lotus Blossom, Mystic Quartz, and the English Tea Rose, Mystic Topaz.
I'm trying to find that perfect pink. So you're going to see Lotus Blossom. You're going to see Wanderer. You're going to see the Sonic Pink. I was trying to find those perfect pinks to replace the British Tea Rose. Mm-hmm. And then I found Pink Vapor. Then Pink Vapor. Nope, we can't do anymore. So I am trying to find that. By the time I finally get it into my designs for you to like it, I go back and the stone's gone. So like I have to buy stone a year ahead just for the design. So ladies, I'm never going to be able to keep up with being able to keep these pink gemstones up for you. So I'm scared to ask which one they love the most because most likely I'm going to go back and you just never know. But I wanted that. I used to have the British tea rose, and then the English tea roses are topaz. But to me, it's just this really beautiful, like shades of real pink, to it with just sparkles of different color. But for me, the True Picasso is one of my favorites because the way I cut it, it lets that yellow. So with this oval, only the oval though in the Wanderer, you get a little bit of that yellow that comes through. And to me, that's that light of God shining through. Like these are his gemstones. And, like it reminds me always with the clouds when those rays come through. And that's what I was really trying to create when I'm cutting these stones to portray that.
Well, that's so great. I love that. And this ring Lauren is showing is the Trust His Love ring in Wanderer Mystic Quartz and is done in the watermark style. It looks so beautiful. Look at the swirls on the bezels with the jawline beads. Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm working on my band like this again. So like at the same time. So I'm going to be bringing see the S swirl. This is my signature Sarda S swirl that I do in the granulation. And we're working on some bands like that too. So I was like you're going to see some of that. That's kind of one of my signature bezels from my past that I kind of brought back in to change up this ring a little bit for you.
Well, that ring is absolutely beautiful. And you'll get that for $125.
And love these classic. I got to tell you, because I'll throw one of those on every once in a while, depending with my color, off my necklace. So I love my little charm necklace, and I love adding these to my like charm necklace that I wear all the time.
And this pendant is the Heavenly Wisdom pendant in the Wanderer Mystic Quartz. It's also done in the watermark style. It has that incorporated magnetic enhancer veil on the back. And you'll get that for $113.
My favorite is the 4-stone because like literally this pendant, the next one, this is the classic. Ladies, remember every stone, every cut is specific to the color. So if you're matchy, get it when I design a set. But I love this because I did the lotus blossom. I did the wanderer. You get some of the English tea rose, topaz in it. Love this. Love this piece. Like everything about it is like my best artisans doing the bar hinges, the double braid, all the bezel setting. Like love this piece.
Yes, no, this is a gorgeous pendant. I think this is one of my favorite pendants that we have because I love all of the stones, the different cuts on them as well. Mm-hmm. I think it just pairs just beautifully together.
I love these elongated style like that. To me, it's like, especially with the summer, and we have our like little colored shirts where we wear our necklaces inside. Like to me, that long linear is so pretty. Such a pretty look.
Yes. And it's a steal for $179. Under $200. That's just amazing.
For my pink ladies.
For your pink ladies.
I feel like I need this one. I'm like literally, is Linda Davis in the house tonight? Because I've not seen Linda. And I'm like, when I designed this collection, I completely thought about Linda.
Oh, me and Lauren went to different places with the pink ladies. No. Oh my goodness. All right. So this next bracelet is the Happy Moments bracelet in the Lotus Blossom Mystic Core.
See, I love this. See, look at the yellow. Is that just absolutely gorgeous? That
it's like
comes
a good peekaboo of a yellow.
Oh my gosh. And this is what it is. It's called Lotus Blossom, but this is actually the Lotus cut. This is the one that I have the most facets. So little tiny cabochon on the top. And then even the sides underneath the gallery, the most facets, like, yeah, this is like next level. Always my favorite is the Lotus cutting. Still one of my favorite cuts that I've ever designed for you ladies.
And this bracelet comes in 2 sizes. It comes in a 675 and a 725. And you'll get this for $137. And it's got that nice, I love the high polished little toggle.
It's the small. This is my miniature small toggle that I do. And I love this small toggle. really easy to get on, but it just really comfortable. Because you know how some of my bigger toggles, it adds also weight, right? Down so that all those gemstones stay up. This one, so comfortable, like easy to wear. So you ladies that do a lot of typing, maybe you don't want all the dangles. This is going to be that bracelet for you. Very classic, like, and so I had to put that really classic little, I call it my baby toggle.
Yes. And we had a request from Teresa Stevenson to try this one on. She was debating between a couple of Kingman turquoise rings and wanted to see it one more time.
This one is super low profile, Teresa. Like it's very low profile, but it has all that granulation on the side. Do you see like the swirls? Like, I really, really love this style. And I love the low profile of this too. So I know there's a lot, but this pear and the pear shape. Yeah. It's like the pear shape. Hey, Teresa, don't buy this one. I'm going to gift you. I've not gifted her something in a long time. Let the girls write in. I want to gift you one of these because I know you have a lot of those. When you write in, will you say, I want more orange or I want more blue? Yes. Like I've packed most of your Kingman and your collection, and please let me give you a piece to add on because like you are one of my orange queens. Like, yes.
And when you write in, please let us know what size you would like.
Yeah. So do the contact us, please. And it's so funny. I know Raquel's can be like, ladies, what do I do? What's going on? So be detailed.
Yes. Yes. And then we did have a question from Milagro Betancourt. This looks more like pink sherbet. Is it true?
Pink sherbet. Oh, rainbow sherbet. No. No, this is definitely going to be more pink. This does not have the peach undertone. This one will have a pop of yellow. It's same with the Wanderer and the Lotus Blossom are very similar.
Okay.
But more yellow, and then there is a pop of blue every once in a while. So I'd say it's more like our pink vapor. And she was comparing it again, thinking it could be what?
The sherbet.
Yeah,
so maybe
sherbet is definitely a peachy undertone.
Which
this
one do you
is
think
definitely not peach.
Okay. Which one do you think of the Wanderer Mystic Topaz versus the English Tea Rose or the Lotus Blossom? Do you think any of those are close to the sherbet?
It would It's going to be closer to my Bali Sunrise.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, not the English Tea Rose, but it will. The sherbet will be more of the English Tea Rose. Sorry, the Bali High. No, that's green. What am I? What's happening? I just said it a minute ago, and now it's. Ladies, pray for me and my brain. Bali Sunrise. Thank you. Bali Sunrise. Okay. I was there. I was like, Lord, help me. See, all you have to do is pray and he's going to help you. So the Bali Sunrise.
And then, Kristen Gregg, did you already show the smaller Lotus Blossom ring? I think you're talking about this one. This is the Made for More ring in Lotus Blossom Mystic Quartz. It's a nice little dinner ring. You'll get this for $83, and we do have it in a full size run from a size 6 up to a size 12.
This is my little watermark bubble that I absolutely love. And then the other one is the Love One Another. So I can see you're probably going to take both and put them next to each other just to kind of give them a little bit of a looky-loo. So, I did 2 different ones.
There you go.
You see where I went 10 millimeter and I went 8 millimeter. So the scale is just a little bit different. Okay. And then the side view. Ooh, good job, Lauren. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see where your Love One Another, that's that 10 millimeter statement stone, right? And then, okay, let me do the 8. So I give you just 2 different scales, if that makes sense. I know they were like, why would you do 2 for us to choose from? Well, I just wanted to make sure that it was a new color, that I didn't miss something for you. yeah, it's just, and probably when I go to do it, they're not going to have it again. Like, it's like, he's like, you know what? When the rough's here, you just got to order quicker. And I'm like, well, I make my jewelry by hand. Takes us a little long. Okay, this is the one, Tracy, that I'm telling you, Tracy, that she is my like gem, like she loves all the expensive gems. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to find this again. This was kind of like, well, it was, but he's naughty. He came back with a really crazy price after I cut this one because it was like, oh, we got to do it again. So yes, could I? But I can't when the bracelet's going to redouble. So yeah, Tracy, my friend, yes, you need to get this one.
Yes, and this is the Love One or their Cuff 2 in the Ethiopian Opal, done in the watermark style. It has that retention hinge kickbacks for easy on and off access. And you'll get this for $149, and we have it in 3 sizes. We have it in a 625, 675, and a 725.
And I do want to be honest, I really wanted to do this one for Mother's Day, but because I went discounts on it, and because she found out that I didn't put the real MSRP that was supposed to be on this, because I went, oh, nobody could afford it, and I want it here, is why I was not able to do, because they would have to spend like $500 to get that bracelet. So I didn't want to do that because that's like, well, that seems rude to say spend $500. So anyway, so no, I just put a really gorgeous price on that cuff for you. So I marked it down. Joey called me and said, did you make a mistake on this? Because this is not, he just called me before the show again to double check. I said, no, that is like, because it was supposed to be my Mother's Day, but because of everything else, I do have to have people like override me, and they overrode me on this one. So the negotiation was, well, then I'm going to go mark it down then.
There you go.
If I can't give it away.
All right, and then this ring that Lauren is showing is the Euphony ring in Ethiopian opal, done in the Tree of Life style, and you'll get that for $119. And we have that in a size 6 up to a size 11.
Yeah, I love that style. Like that one is, you can never get enough of those. You just never get enough of those. And then, you know, it was so cool. There were so many ladies that ended up with the pendants, like, you know, really bracelets and rings. We could probably just do, you ladies like love the bracelets and rings. Pendants and earrings are like, you know, they'll hang around longer, but I got to tell you, you love this pendant. This pendant, you know, I did make a nice amount of them. So, and boy, did you love it.
Yes, and then this ring that Lauren is showing, we only have a few sizes left. We have it in size 8 to a size 11. It is the Elysian ring in the Ethiopian opal, done in the Tree of Life style as well.
It's the bigger stone, and that's why it's like, it was the biggest stone I used in the ring. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And then the pendant, so many of you ladies like, yeah. It is a pretty, though, like with all the different colors and stuff. I see why you picked it. And I love it because it's my signature. You know, I do that little scalloped edge. So it's just really a sweet style. Well, you know what? We were talking about this earlier tonight. I told Tanya, like, she's always looking at different ways to shoot the rings and, you know, things like this. So it was so funny. We literally got the Jealous Yellow in, and that was such a big hit, that collection, where these were 2 new rings that I had been working on. And it's just taken us a long time to get there. So everything in our Jealous Yellow is sold out. So if you ladies had the Jealous Yellow, well, guess what? The rings are finally done. Sorry. So if you own any of it, this is why I picked this week. A lot of the rings came in later to the collections that I've already designed. So that's why they are 40% off this week. But these were and I told her, thank you so much for shooting it to where you could see what I did for you on the design. This is really, really fun. So this one, I kind of like did more of an abstract where you almost see like a dragonfly butterfly, but also a flower.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of used my tree of life. This was really, really fun to design. But most of all, for my artisans to actually put my sketch to life. And it's so pretty. And the way she shot it, I said, you don't even know how long it took me to like get this ring done. So it was kind of exciting. So anyway, better late than never. It did show up. So you ladies that have the jealous yellow, this absolutely goes with any of the sets that you have. Okay. And so pretty. So pretty.
I know. I love that little pop of color in there. You got that yellow.
The yellow, but the green.
Yeah.
So there's a pop of the peridot. So I when I designed this, I used that very like elite checkerboard peridot, really big pieces in the multi bracelet. But this is just such a beautiful, elegant, gorgeous ring. Yeah. But there's two to choose from.
I know. Look at this one.
So now I'm like, I'm going to have to do some other styles now, but this is that one that's got that really cool scalloped, really detailed band too. So it's hard to choose like which one. Both styles are just absolutely gorgeous. But if you've got this, you know, this one is that really snuggy fit where you're like, whoa, like the fit on this one is phenomenal. It's just got a great feel to it. And the other one's great too and comfortable, but it's like you're gonna sit there like the artistry and
there you go.
the bezel, you're gonna be like looking at your hand and moving it around and like it's just
I know. I love this one. This one's that bigger style.
Yeah.
But I love that look.
Well, see, it's so pretty on too, right? But it fits good.
Yeah.
So like it's like the fit with that one too, where it's like, what? It's a bigger ring, but what? It feels like butter. Butter. I love designing butter rings for you. Did you release the rest of the whiskey quartz? Because I noticed that one sold out.
We sold out of it.
It's done.
Way before the show.
Okay.
Every single piece is gone.
It's gone. Okay. Because I saw that and I went, oh, please tell me you released those. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay. So this is the summer peach she was asking about. Okay. So this summer peach, the color, do you see where it's like, you definitely see where it's the peaches?
Yeah.
With the rosé. So it's more of that rosé color with the peach. Oh, could you actually put that stone next, since we have it? Would you? Was she asking about the lotus blossom? Can you grab one of them? Was it the Wander lotus blossom?
I think it's the Wander.
Yeah, go ahead and do both. That way we can show you like the different colors, right? Because I think I described it pretty good, because I like to live in the middle of the mystics, because the colors and everything, they just bring me joy and happy when I see them and wear them. Also too, because I'm a collector, like I know
this is Wander.
For 30 years in the jewelry industry, I have wanted to use some of these, and not all these are inexpensive. Like I always pick the most expensive, like elite colors. Oh yeah, see?
Okay, yeah, so this is the Wanderer one.
So the summer peach.
This one is the lotus blossom.
Okay, here, let me.
You got 3 hands now. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Oh yeah, there you go, Lauren. Okay, so very different, right? See where you definitely know that's a pink.
Yeah, you can definitely see the difference.
So, and watch her say, like, maybe she's thinking the other summer peach, because there were two, it really changed the color with the cut, but that was still more of it's not as rosé, but it was definitely more of it's still not the same color though.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope that helped. She's probably going, I don't know what you're saying, Janyl. Or she went to dinner. Okay, the green reflections. That was another collection. So sorry. I think we have like 5 bracelets, and it's the buy one get one in clearance right now. But it's a tip to tip, and I gotta tell you the price on it. You want to grab it if you're loving this ring style, because again, I did that really, like, my artisans, like, beyond museum work of the granulation. It's such a pretty ring. And of course, once it was done, I'm so glad for my artisans doing these because I did summer peach, I did cream reflections, and I think I did one other stone, but they're going to be kind of limited. So if you, I did really big statement rings. So this one has a much lower profile than the other ones that I did in the green reflections. So I hope you can finish off your collection with this.
Yep, and then you'll get this ring for $101, and we have it almost in a full size ring from a size 5 to a size 12, but we are missing the size 6.
And all of these came in with all this granulation right now. And of course, like my artisans, all of these, a lot more work, a lot more artistry, like just the hand detailing on these. So it was kind of fun to be able to bring in these rings. Because I know a lot of you ladies have other parts of it. Now, this is we love the pink fluorite.
Yes.
And this was one of the ones that I had set aside. It is rich. There's almost a burgundy pink to this.
Yeah.
So, like, this was the most juiciest of all of it. So, it will match with your other ones, but this one was like next level. You know how sometimes I'll sort the colors, but I'll put some in my safe away because they never come like that. That's what this ring is about. So sort out and you have the different grades. This is the most rare, like most expensive. That's why I did it in a brand new style for you. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to have Coman and YN actually did this ring together, the granulation work on it. So pretty awesome.
Beverly Hand says, can you tell Janyl she won't hurt our feelings if she wants to add more items on the clearance?
Oh, actually, you know what was so funny? I added those onto clearance, and they actually are going back into last chance.
Oh, okay.
So I added those items for the BOGO, and I got caught on it because I'm like, nobody ever looks over there, and she won't ask me because the clearance we actually are paying. Like it's below our costs, way below. So I was like, ooh, you know, but I'm actually have to move some of those items from clearance. They're actually into last chance.
Oh.
Our clearance section was not something we were going to keep. It was like, oh, we're doing this and I'm moving into this. And anyway, it's because I wanted to get those sunstones and moonstones in faster.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm going to give this stuff away. So I can start to bring this other stuff I want to get done. So,
well, you hear that? She's going to be moving some stuff out of clearance. If you see anything you like, maybe get it while
I just added. Like it's the stuff that I added. I only added it and then I kind of mixed it in so you could. And I put it next to things like get this with this, get this with some of the stuff. But no, I'm so please find stuff in the clearance because. It will, I have to move it back Tuesday.
Okay.
So it's going to be moved back into last chance. I love that she said that, but you know me. Well, I try to go find something else to put over there, and then, but I will have to move it back.
Oh, wow.
Beverly, what did you want? You know, go home.
Maybe I'll leave it for an hour.
Beverly, I'll put it there like for tonight. What did you want? I love doing that for her because you know what she does? She uses these pieces and beads up into things.
Oh,
so
okay.
If I wouldn't have had somebody, there was nobody there to support me as a beader when I first started my business. I would love to have somebody. I would like to call a price out and then give it to me. So for her, she does need to get things like that because. It's now you have to take a piece and the beads she's bought and, you know, her hand stringing them and doing all that. So, yeah, Beverly, you let me know. You got to tell me, though.
Hello.
It's Annika.
I know, Sarda. That's why I want more.
Everyone say hi, Annika.
Hi.
Oh, my gosh. So, Beverly, what is it you're looking at in last chance you want me to move over? Isn't that funny? Second to Australian opal. Rhodolite is my favorite gemstone. Oh my gosh, really? Christina Marie, you know what, rhodolites, but you know, all the different kinds of garnets. Garnet is having its moment. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to show you some of the garnet and limestone, because you will see how small that garnets actually do grow. Like no, garnets are like, it's completely like a sleeper stone. People don't get that. Rhodolite is so different than the Mozambique red garnet. Like, yeah, rhodolite is going to be some of those stones that, because of the shades of the colors, some people like, that's why I look for the rough. The value of garnet will only like continue to go up. Yeah.
What size is your cuff, Annika?
I'm wearing the larger one, the 725.
Okay.
What size? Oh, you just said that. Okay, that's good. Because I can hardly see. Again, I came in here without my glasses, so I've really struggled. Milgro. Is it Milgro? I love you. I love your pictures. You're so beautiful, just so you know. I'm not Beverly, but I want everything. She wants me to move everything over there. That'd be cool.
That's funny.
Oh, that's so cute.
All right. We're going to have Lauren show you those toe rings / midi rings, because we have that amazing deal going on right now. So we're going to give you a quick reminder of our nice specials. So if you spend $150 or more on an order, you will get a free toe / midi ring, and that will automatically apply to your cart once you qualify. So once you do $150. And we also have, if you spend over $279, you qualify to get a free poised ring. So we showed quite a bit of them here tonight, which is great. And that also stacks with the midi ring. So if you spend $279, you will get the free poised ring as well as a free toe and midi ring. And then we have our amazing biannual sale going on right now. We have the clearance BOGO. So shop tons of our styles right now. They're up to like 70% off. So it's a buy one, get one on the clearance items. We also have an additional 30% off of our last chance pieces. Both those codes will automatically apply once you add the pieces into your cart. We also have an additional 20% off of our sale page as well. And we have a deal on our silver essentials. So it's the match bonus deal. So you'll save $100 if you spend over $200 on a silver essential order. That is only the silver essentials.
It's so funny. Beverly's not saying anything because she's like, no, please do not. I'm not spending anymore. So she's
probably putting on blinders. She's like, I can only hear, like, I can't see.
Nope, done. No, she does. She's gotten some things. And it's so funny when I see that too. Anything, but I could love. I have to write that. Would you write that down since you have a pen over there for me? 4194. Oh, Joey, who's out there? Who's moderating? Okay.
The one that they're looking for is the Search for the Light bracelet in Berrylicious, Mystic Quartz, Pink Purple Abalone, and the Ultra Mystic
multi-stone bracelet.
Yeah. Is that the one Beverly wanted?
Yep, that's the code that she just sent.
Oh, okay. So is that one in is that one, where's that one at?
It's in Last Chance.
Oh, she wants is it a bracelet?
Yes. It's a 7 stone.
Okay, and how much is it?
Right now it's $199.
Oh, yeah.
$199 in Last Chance.
But it's in that. Oh, it's in Last Chance?
Yes.
Oh, it's not in clearance.
That's what she was saying. If you want to move it to clearance, she wouldn't be too upset about it.
Move it to clearance. Yeah, move it over to clearance. Joey, could you do that? Move that to clearance? Yeah. My 7 stones, because literally,
goodness.
No, some of my 7 stones that are coming, like, yeah, that was, I remember pricing that one down. The MSRPs, like, I probably have to stop doing them, but I've got them till the end of the year that I've designed so beautifully, and I don't want to not do them. So I will always, I'm going to do the best I can, because I want everybody to have a 7 stone.
Yes.
At one point.
So we loved getting to spend this time here with everybody.
Oh my gosh. And you girls, thank you so much.
Oh, no, this was such a blast. We love getting to talk with everybody and show you guys these amazing jewelry. We love getting to spend this time with Janyl, and she gets to answer all of your questions, which is so fun. And we get to give you these deals. So we really hope you guys had fun. Please join us next week. You'll have Michelle back, so that'll be awesome. She'll get to, tell us all about her trip in Hawaii, which will be awesome.
I've not gotten a hold of her even to say how you're doing or having fun. Nothing. Because
she called me like Thursday.
Yeah,
Thursday.
I'm like, she's just gonna enjoy her time. Oh, Nancy T, hi Janyl. Yesterday was my birthday.
Happy birthday!
For the birthday points. Oh my gosh, happy birthday! Oh my gosh. So she is a May baby.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
it was yesterday first. Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, Teresa Burrell, I didn't see you earlier. So good to see you too. Doreen, I love you ladies. Oh my gosh, for sure. Have the most amazingly blessed April Crane. I missed her too. Love you ladies so much, and we will see you. Don't forget Monday, I'm gonna pop in and do some sneaky peeks. And I'm gonna have some fun with the girls, okay? See you at 12 o'clock on Monday. Blessings your way.